Hello there.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We have Andrew James Barr going up against Jim Green. I'm very much looking forward to this. We got some managers here to manage the players. All gentlemen I enjoy. I think all four people here today I consider pals. I think we're going to have a fun trivia, fandom-filled time. I'm looking forward to it. Both players... let's face it, they need a win on their record. I think Barr needs it more than Jim because his ego depends on it. But, you know, I'm looking forward to what's going to happen. Bucky's excited. Let's get into it, starting with the promos.
How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing good. I've moved again, so you can see I'm in a new place. So
It's a different place than the place you were on Sunday when we were supposed to do something that we didn't do.
Correct.
Nice.
So
also, how you feel about representing the video store for the 20th whatever time?
Buy our shit.
Buy our shit. I have been actually slacking on the merch this year, to be fair, but I will put something with Jim's name on it because let's face it, you're gonna kick Barr's ass. So
yeah,
we have to be ready for
all the time because you've got Mike
and Jim.
Exactly. Buy our shit.
Bill, let me start off with something real fast.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I don't know how I'm getting called weak shit.
Yeah.
When Jim is literally branded by a weak ass iced tea brand on his t-shirt right now, he may as well be wearing a brisk t-shirt.
Yeah, it's very mid. Yes. So
yeah.
But what are you gonna do? So here's what we're gonna do today.
Okay.
There's gonna be questions. You're gonna answer them.
Okay.
Did you read that blog post you wrote?
What?
You wrote a blog post on how to win. You should have read it.
Yeah, but I wrote that about Melee.
It applies here too, man.
Does it? Yeah. Oh shit! I should have read my own article. All right. Well, hopefully this goes well.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get into it. Starting with round number 1. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, that is not a weak band. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're going to be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Gentlemen, any questions?
Am I allowed a costume change between rounds?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, if after round 1 you want to go do that, we can make that happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, guys, your first category in round number 1 is in the category of criminal underworld. And your question is, who plays the manager of the Continental in John Wick? Great fucking movie, as one Mike Hanley would say. Actually, I believe he would say, what is it? I read it like every day. It's not as good as Jurassic Park, but it's a great fucking movie. Is that what the quote is? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Barr.
Probably misspelled it somehow. Ian McShane?
And Jim.
I just wrote Ian Shane.
Ian McShane is correct. So your next question is in the category of Star Wars. In A New Hope, which 2 characters disguise themselves as stormtroopers while rescuing Princess Leia? Dun, 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 dun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jim, let's go to you.
Han and Luke.
And Barr.
Han and Luke.
Han and Luke is correct. 2-1. Your next question is in the category of Law and Order. In Die Hard with a Vengeance, Simon places a fake bomb in what type of building? Great movie. I said it recently. I don't remember when, but I said something along the lines of, I had not seen this in a very long time. Watched it when we added it to Fandom, and man, good shit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Barr.
I can't remember. Was that the bank?
And Jim.
Malls are popular for bombing.
Both incorrect. No more perfect rounds. We were looking for school.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Your next question is in the category of mixed bag. What could it be? Your question is, what was the first creature features film to feature a character named Caesar? Oh, man. What a day. What a day. Watched a terrible film, then watched some good TV. Now I'm doing this. What a roller coaster. Oh, and I hung out with my daughter, I guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim.
War for the Planet of the Apes.
And Barr.
Was it Conquest of the Planet of the Apes?
Conquest of the
Holy shit!
is correct. So Barr will hit that, making it 3-1. Your next question is in the category of James Bond. At the end of The Spy Who Loved Me, Bond drops Jaws into a tank that contains what kind of animal? I think when this is done, I have another match in an hour and a half. Well, at this point, an hour and 15 minutes. So I think I might get a snack. Maybe eat a little something. Get ready for that match. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Barr.
Don't remember. Bear?
And let's go to Jim.
Because of Austin Powers, I guess sharks, but without laser beams attached to their foreheads.
Sharks is correct.
Oh, I've had that, and
no laser beams attached to them.
Jim will hit that, cut into the lead, make it 3-2. Your next question is in the category of American Spies.
That kind of tank.
Yes. And your question in American Spies is, who directed The Bourne Legacy? This is the one where there's legacies. Maybe. Not quite sure. Oh, there is. There's a legacy, I guess.
Oh, shit. What's his name?
That is what we are asking.
One of those questions.
One of those questions. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's the first repeat for Mr. Andrew Barr. Your question again. Who directed The Bourne Legacy? I like these movies. I don't think Nick does, though. I think Nick thinks they're boring, but I enjoy them. The last one is boring. Very, very boring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim.
I don't know, but I wrote John McTiernan very poorly spelled.
And Barr.
Is that the Renner one, Tony Gilroy?
Tony Gilroy is correct. It is the Renner one. So 4-2 is the score. Your next question is in the category of YA. What district do both Mags and Finnick come from in the Hunger Games Catching Fire? This is one of those guess a number questions.
This is a fishy question.
Is it because the guy and the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I get it. Yeah, it's funny.
If only I remember these books that I read fucking 15 years ago.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Barr.
2?
And Jim.
I think it's 4.
4 is correct. So Jim, once again, cutting into that lead, making it 4-3. Your next question is in the category of DreamWorks Animation. Madagascar centers around animals from a zoo from what U.S. state? The zoo. Maggie and I just went to the zoo. We took Ellie. She had a great time. And by great time, I mean she drank a lot of water, and then she saw the bears, got super hyped, and then couldn't really see anything else because she's fucking 14 months old.
Oh, so she's a Chicago fan.
3, 2, 1, pens down. Let's go to, I want to say, Jim?
New York, it's the Central Park Zoo, right?
And Barr.
It's fucking New York.
New York is correct. 5-4. Your next question, your penultimate, is in category of Star Trek. In Star Trek 09, Kirk is stranded on Delta Vega after attempting to remove who as captain of the Enterprise? This is a good movie. I have to check now. This is what I do. Did I write about mostly good movies? John Wick, New Hope, With a Vengeance. I like Conquest. Spy Who Loved Me is good. I like Born Legacy. A lot of other people don't. Catching Fire is good. Madagascar kind of sucks. So yeah, we're a pretty good list of movies today. 5.
I mean, Madagascar is better than like Madagascar 12 or whatever we're on.
Hands down. That's fair. Let's go to Barr.
Spock.
And Jim.
Spock.
Spock is correct. It is 6-5 as we get into your final question of the round in the category of the Wizarding World. What was the first Wizarding World film after his resurrection in the Goblet of Fire to not feature Ralph Fiennes as Lord Voldemort? It would help if I like read it correctly, but I did not write it in the doc correctly. I forgot to write the word film in the doc, so I had to make a little edit there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Jim.
Half-Blood Prince.
And Barr.
Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Half-Blood Prince is correct. So Jim ties it up, making it 6-6 as we go into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece unless you want to check down to multiple choice, and then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in this round, so be on the lookout. Your categories on the wheel today are Disney Animation, Star Wars, Criminal Underworld, Creature Features, Wizarding World, Mixed Bag, MCU, and Sci-Fi Icons. We are tied, but Barr is the higher ranked player, so he will get to decide if he wants to spin first or second.
What do you think? I say have him go first, get rid of some shit you might not want.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Totes. Totes my goats.
Totes my goats.
You don't want Wizarding World, right, Barr?
All right, this is going to be the spin for Jim.
Fucking go, Jim!
Lands on Creature Features.
Okay, so this is Ninja Turtles and dinosaurs and monkeys.
I
How do you
have
feel
seen
about
a
those?
few of them, but I think there is better categories.
As long as they're not worst, I think you can spin again.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are worse than this for me. So spin it again.
Spin that shit.
And you're getting the Creature Features.
Kill it, Jim. Fuck you, Barr. Let's go.
Okay. Jim, are you ready for your questions in the category of Creature Features?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your first question. In which Creature Features film will you find a company that manufactures a swarm of locusts?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, B, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, C, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, or D, Jurassic World Dominion.
Dominion.
That is correct for 1 point. Nazario was making me laugh backstage. I apologize. Your next question. Who plays Ford Brody, the husband of Elizabeth Olsen's character in 2014's Godzilla?
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That's correct for 2 points. Zario, very animated tonight. Okay, your next question. In Jurassic Park, what is the name of the island where the titular park is located?
Jesus Christ. I'll probably know it when I hear it because of fucking Mark. Go ahead and give me multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Isla Sorna, B, Isla Muerte, C, Isla Nublar, or D, Isla Costa.
B.
B is incorrect. Barr, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Isla Sorna, B, Isla Muerte, C, Isla Nublar, or D, Isla Costa?
I hope I'm not getting this mixed up. A?
A is also incorrect.
It
We're
is
looking for
Nublar.
yes, Isla
Damn
Nublar.
it.
All right, so
God
Jim,
damn
your
it,
next
Martin.
question in creature features. In Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Will's neighbor Douglas has what profession?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, banker, B, salesman, C, scientist, or D, pilot.
Pilot.
That is correct for 1 point.
Fuck.
I'm thinking the same thing. Fuck.
And your final question. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, what film do the Turtles watch after running errands for Splinter at an outdoor showing?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That is correct for 2 points. So Jim gets his total up
Pilot.
to 12 points, and Barr remains at 6. So we will bring back in the wheel and Mr. Bill Carriola. This is
I was like, it's something with fucking planes. Was he a flight attendant or was he flying the plane?
and it lands on Spinner's choice.
Holy shit.
The world is your burrito, son. What do you want?
I want pork. That's what I want in my burrito.
Fucking on the wheel, man.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was Taco Bell for a second.
I go ahead and serve pork.
I was about to say, I don't have pork there.
Fake fan.
Disney animation.
There you go.
All right. Barr, I'll be giving you your questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Barr, your first question in Disney animation. Which Disney animated film features the following characters? Myrtle, David, and Gantu.
I bet I know what this is, but I'm not going to take the risk. So multiple choice.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Your options are A, Big Hero 6, B, Lilo and Stitch, C, Meet the Robinsons, or D, Treasure Planet.
Okay, good thing I didn't say what I was going to say. I almost said Strange World, so.
Got
it. Gone to.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Big Hero 6.
That is incorrect. Jim, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Big Hero 6, B, Lilo and Stitch, C, Meet the Robinsons, or D, Treasure Planet?
Lilo and Stitch.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. All right, Barr, your next question. Who voices the adult version of Tantor the elephant in Tarzan?
Wayne Knight.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. In Pinocchio, what kind of location is Pinocchio going to the first time he encounters Honest John and Gideon?
School.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. In The Rescuers, the first meeting of the Rescue Aid Society occurs in what U.S. city?
Oh.
5, 4, 3.
New York City.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. What instrument does Asha's grandfather play in Wish?
I have to see this one still. It's the newest one. Get out of my back. Let's go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, guitar, B, trumpet, C, saxophone, or D, piano. Five, 4,
Let's go with trumpet.
That is incorrect. Jim, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, guitar, B, trumpet, C, saxophone, or D, piano?
Because the Sherman Brothers played piano a lot, and this is like the look at Disney, I'm just going to say the piano.
It's also incorrect, though. Good thinking. The answer was A, guitar.
Okay. Piano I almost went with.
At the end of round number 2, Jim is in the lead 13-12. So Jim has a 1-point lead as we get into round number 3. It is the betting round. Here's how it's going to work. I am going to say the category. Then you guys are going to have to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you'll lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Any questions from the players? All right, so Barr, you have 2 repeats remaining. Jim, you have all 3. Both challenges are intact. And the first category you can bet points on is DreamWorks animation. Let's get bets, starting with Andrew Barr.
Go big or go home, too.
Okay, and Jim. All right.
Yes.
Here's your question in the category of DreamWorks animation. In which DreamWorks animated film will you find 2 characters hypnotizing their principal?
Oh, boy.
Delicious.
Oh, no.
As the commentator for this match, I feel like I'm at liberty to say for those blind fans of ours that Barr looks stressed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim, who bet 0.
Captain Underpants.
And Barr.
Okay, I thought there was a subtitle for some reason. Captain Underpants.
There is a subtitle, but we give you both the points. So the score is then 14-13. Nazario, are you wanting to be brought in? You're making yes? Okay. What's up?
It is an incomplete title. Why are you giving them the points?
We have a rule that if there's a subtitle, but there's no other film in the series, we will accept just the main title. So we would accept Sinbad. We would accept Captain Underpants.
It's why I didn't have to say. It's why Jim didn't have to say Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
That's different.
No, that's different because every movie is called Harry Potter.
Right, but there's no other Captain Underpants film in the DreamWorks franchise.
But you should know it was the first epic movie.
There is a precedent. That is why I'm giving him the points. You are welcome to challenge, and I will call Nick and talk to him. But that is the precedent, which is why I gave him the points.
It's okay if they already have basically a rule for this. So
Okay, fair.
Okay. I figured that was going to happen. 14-13 is the score then. Barr's in the lead now by 1. The next category is mixed bag. All right, let's get bets starting with Jim. Okay. And Barr.
1.
Okay. Here is your question in the category of mixed bag. The Dark Knight opens with a robbery at what kind of location?
Damn it.
That's what will happen when you test the mixed bag. You never know what it could be. Also, this question has been transferred from the last 4 matches.
is this the part with William Fichtner in it?
I can neither confirm nor deny. 5, 4,
Fichtner?
3.
Fichtner?
one.
You know what I mean.
Let's go to Barr.
It is a bank.
And Jim.
It's a bank.
Bank is correct, and we are all tied up 15 all. And the next category you can bet points on is the MCU. All right, let's get into it, starting with Barr. How much you betting?
1.
And Jim?
2.
All right, your question in the MCU is, in Avengers Age of Ultron, which 2 characters are responsible for creating Ultron? We will take hero name, real name, not the actor or actress's name. So that's not what I'm asking you, but you get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim.
Bruce and Tony.
And Barr.
Oh, I said Vision and Tony.
Bruce and Tony is correct.
Can I bring Bill in?
Yes, you can.
Oh, you're super.
Don't.
Okay.
Vision is like what's created from Ultron.
Trust me. Can I? You don't. It is not. He doesn't show up to the end of the film.
Well, I mean, like, he's still Jarvis, kind of.
No.
Okay. We're leaving it.
Okay. So the score is 17-14. Jim is in the lead. There are 2 questions remaining. The next category is sci-fi icons. Let's get bets, starting with Jim.
Nothing.
Okay, and Barr.
2.
All right, here's the situation. If Barr hits this, we move on to the final question. If Barr misses, Jim Green will win the match. Your question in the category of sci-fi icons is, after escaping a group of agents at the start of The Matrix, Trinity vanishes after interacting with what kind of object? When Nazario said backstage, behind the scenes, none of you saw it, they were recounting what all was in this category, and Nazario almost forgot The Matrix. Then he goes, The Matrix! And I started laughing because I knew what was coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim, who bet 0.
It's a phone.
And Barr.
Phone.
That is correct. So with that, Barr hits it, stays alive. It is 17-16. Jim, has a 1-point lead. There is 1 category remaining, and the category is the worlds of DC. Let's get that started with Barr.
The number of bulls I have, 0.
What? And Jim, okay. Wow. I am shocked. I think the managers backstage are shocked. Jim could be shocked. I don't know. Barr, I believe this is the second time you've done this, maybe. I don't know.
I've done this before. Let's see if it works this time.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask the question. If Jim hits, he wins the match. If he misses, the game will go to Andrew James Barr. Your question in the worlds of DC is, who plays Diana's mother, Hippolyta, in Wonder Woman? I am at a loss for words. This is insane stuff. Great match. Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Barr, who bet 0.
I don't remember, so I said Bridget Moynihan.
And Jim.
I wrote down Jenna, Robin Wright.
Yes!
And your winner, Andrew Barr. The answer is Connie Nielsen. Connie Nielsen was the answer. Holy shit. What a crazy match. So close. Tied coming out of round number 1. And then round number 2, Jim ended up having the 1-point lead coming out of there. It kind of went back and forth. Barr looked like he was out of it after missing on that MCU question, but then he came back, and that was a wild bet at the end. It paid off for him. Crazy match. Absolutely crazy stuff. But fantastic job to both Barr and Jim. They both played fantastic. 16-15 final score. Nothing to snuff at. That's a high-scoring Fandom Fights match. So this was really, really excellent. I'm glad I got to be here for it. Suck it, Nick. You missed a great match. So we are going to get into the post-match interviews and talk to the players right now.
Dude, I'm
Jim,
sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry, Nazario.
I'm sorry. I feel that's on me. I should have let you bet when you wanted to bet on sci-fi icons. You would have been 2 points up, and then I would have definitely told you not to bet on the last one.
Well, even then, I would have if I would have bet 1 on the last one. I would have bet 1, and then
no, it didn't make any sense to bet 1 because nobody bets fucking 0 when they're down, unless you're fucking nuts.
Yeah, but even then, I would have bet 1, and he would have missed it. So it just sucks because the category like DreamWorks and sci-fi I've seen like most of, but like I was scared of like a deep cut question. So and then like I've seen like and I knew both the answers on those. So if I would have even just bet 1 on those, it would have been over. But yeah, that's just what happens.
I mean, and Jim, honestly, like you said, behind the scenes that we didn't get to put out in the world here, but you hit the first 4 questions in round 3. When you're on that kind of run, I don't disagree with the call to bet on Worlds of DC. I'm pretty sure you're a pretty big Worlds of DC fan. Fan, but you've seen the movies. But it happened to be a data question, and it was just one that you weren't able to pull. But you still hit someone from the movie. It wasn't the right one.
I was gonna say Jenny's in. Robin Wright's in the movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just not her
aunt.
So I think the strategy for betting 2 at the end there was correct. I think it was the right move. Nazario said so himself behind the scenes of just like go for it, like no reason to bet 1. I thought you played fantastic the whole match. It just came down to that last question. And that's kind of what happens sometimes. Like we've been talking about this. Brittany wrote the Fandom article of like, betting, like even when you're not super confident, just like betting 2 and going for it, like might have paid off. But at the same time, like there's reservations on categories you don't know as well. I get it. So Nazario, you both kind of talked a little bit, but Jim, any other thoughts you want to add to this one?
No, I mean, I still feel like, I feel like I played kind of better. Just those 2 bets, like kind of screwed me over. But like with Barr getting his strength and then still leading going into the last round, it's like,
Yeah, that's a good
one. All I gotta say is Caesar appears in Escape from the Planet of the Apes. They call him Milo, but that is Caesar.
You could have challenged.
I know.
I would have called Nick.
Jim.
Nazario. Okay, guys. Jim, seriously, congrats on a match well played. 15 points is nothing to snuff at. I think that's a very good score, and I thought you played great. I agree. I think you played better in this match than you probably have all season. So I thought that was a fantastic match, and I look forward to seeing you back, whether it's in teams or in singles. We'll see you next time.
We're just as shocked as you, Tim.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Barr, I got to see Bill's reaction behind the scenes. You betting 0 at the end there, but when your manager tells you bet the number of balls you have and you bet 0, the macaw thought that was hilarious. I was not expecting to see that. I don't think your manager was either by his reaction. Jim definitely wasn't expecting to see that, but it fucking paid off. I don't think that pays off every single time, but no. Behind the scenes, me looking at the question, looking at what's happening, I saw it as maybe a possibility, and it did. It happened. Insane shit, man. How you feeling?
I feel great.
I bet.
First of all, Jim, thank you Seriously, thank you. This is arguably the best match I've ever had in Fandom, and by that I mean just like competitively.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you played a fantastic game.
I mean, you played for a title, so that means something when you say that.
I mean, I have, but when it comes to singles, I'm a shit single. But
you're a craft single?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Jim played so incredibly well this match that like it really made the match so much more interesting and fun and competitive, which was great. You're right, Tim. I don't think in a lot of cases that move would work. But sometimes you have to represent like the balls that you have by admitting that you don't have them.
Oh, okay.
The fuck are you talking about? Look, in almost every parallel universe, this fucking move doesn't pay off. So, was this bowling shoe ugly for you? Absolutely. But
Nazario, you want to get nuts? Get these nuts.
Oh my gosh, that's a shirt. Who's gonna make that a shirt? You know that's coming. But you know what?
And Andrew Barr has no nuts shirts.
You won. We're the winning team, so you know what? Don't buy their shit. Shit on their shit. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You should actually. You should actually buy their stuff. They're very lovely.
No, they're great.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's really funny. That was great shit, man. Barr, congrats on the win. I do believe, even though this is a win, this is the end of the season for you. But we'll see you back in teams, I'm sure. And is there anybody next season? Now that you've gotten your record up a little bit, you are now 4-6. So you're finding your way back up to an even record, which I don't know that you've ever had in this league. So,
no, never did.
Any thoughts?
I've been asking for this person for match after match now. Give me Bridget. I want Bridget. I want this house to burn down. So give me Bridget.
And actually, that's probably not far off because you're 4-6 now, and a match that aired earlier, and by earlier I mean a couple weeks ago, but I'm shooting it later tonight, is Bridget's next match. She's also 3-6. So if she wins tonight, it's a pretty good possibility you guys could be playing each other. I don't know how Nick's math works because well, he went to college and I didn't. So, but it could happen. We'll see what happens. But Barr, really fantastic match. Bill, what's up?
If I Venmo you and Nick $20 each, can we just make it happen anyway, regardless of the record?
I mean, like, money talks.
Money does talk. I got a kid. I need the cash.
I mean, I like money though.
No, it's pretty great. I mean, I don't. Anyone who tells you otherwise is pretty dumb.
They don't have it. That's what. We're fucking poor. Money doesn't buy everything, says the guy with a lot of money, probably.
Oh my god. Fantastic stuff. Guys, congrats on a match well played. We'll see you next time.
Capitalism, bitches.
Well, I think that's a great place to end it. Thank you to Jim and Barr. Thank you to Nazario and Bill. Thank you to Nick for writing. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great Fandom Fights match. Until then, have a great night. We'll see you next time.